Put your feet flat on the ground. Put your palms facing upwards. Just find a very comfortable space. Just relax. Just get your breathing. Just breathe comfortably. Put your hand on your stomach a little bit. Breathe in. When your stomach extends, just feel that. Just be conscious of your body a little bit. Just relax with the breathing. So this process I'm going to do with you, I'd like you to practice at home. These techniques I've developed over the years and they've helped me very, very much. Give it a bash, okay? So I want you to close your eyes. Start with the breathing techniques. I want you to breathe in deeply. Breathe out. Push it out. Breathe in. Push it out. Breathe in. Push it out. I want you to breathe in deep. Push it out. Breathe in deep. Push it out. Breathe in. Push it out. Breathe in really deep as you can. Push it out. Breathe in. Push it out. Breathe in deep. Push it out. Breathe in deep. Push it out. Breathe in deep. Push it out. Really deep. Fill your body with air. Push it out. Breathing nice and deep. Push it out. Breathing nice and deep. Push it out. Breathing nice and deep. Push it out. Nice and deep. Push it out. Breathing nice and deep. Lightheaded's okay. Tingling's okay. Don't worry. Push it out. Nice and deep. Push it out. Nice and deep. Breathe in. Push it out. Breathe in. Push it out. Breathe in nice and deep. Push it out. A few more to go. Nice and deep. Push it out. Breathe in. Push all the way out. Breathe in deep. Push out the air. Breathe in nice and deep. Push it out. Breathe in nice and deep. Push it out. Breathe in nice and deep again. And in. And in. Push out. Breathe in nice and deep. Push out. 10 more to go. Nice and deep. Push out. Breathe in nice and deep. Push it out. And in. And out. And in. And out. And in. And out. And in. And out. And in. Deep. And then out. And this one deep as you can. And then out. Deep as you can. And then out. Okay, now just regulate your breathing. I want you to keep your eyes closed. I want you to just relax and concentrate on your breath. And as best as you can, I want you to concentrate on these sounds. It just clears your vibration, it clears your aura, and it just keeps you nice and clear. Kadosh, 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 Adonai Savavai, Shante, 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 Namaste, Namaste, Namaste. and listen to this sound as long as you can. So singing bells. Keep your eyes closed and just concentrate on my voice. Make sure you're nice and comfortable. Palms facing up, feet on the floor if you're sitting. Otherwise, just lie down and relax nicely and just sort of regulate your breathing. It's very important through every meditative process that you relax your body and you ground. And for now, just a basic grounding technique. I want you to imagine roots going out of your body into the ground, nice and deep, out of your feet, out of your bum. If you're lying down, just relax. Imagine those roots going out nice and deep. Feel nicely settled. Where you're sitting, super comfortable and super relaxed. Just regulate your breathing. Some nice slow breaths. Breathe in for 3 and breathe out for 5. Breathe in for 3 and out for 5. Breathe in for 3 and out for 5. And just regulate your breathing. Always for me, the most relaxed I've ever been. I remember sitting on a couch. I use this technique all the time. It's a special place for me. I was on a vacation, no worries in the world, super relaxed. And I want you to think of that relaxed feeling for you, the most relaxed you've been this lifetime. Maybe it was when you were a kid, with no worries in the world, I'm not sure. But whatever that time was for you, I want you to imagine that relaxed feeling around your toes. Wiggle your toes around a little bit. Take a nice deep breath in. And when you release, let your toes go at the same time. Imagine that relaxed feeling coming up your feet, up to your calves, and lift your toes, squeeze your calf muscles nice and tight. Imagine that relaxed feeling. Take a nice deep breath in and breathe out and let go of your calves at the same time. Imagine that relaxed feeling coming up to your thighs. Squeeze your thigh muscles as tight as you can. Take a nice deep breath in and then release your legs and your breath at the same time. Imagine that relaxed feeling coming up to your stomach. As best as you can, squeeze your stomach muscles as tight as you can. Take a nice deep breath in and relax. Imagine that relaxed feeling coming up to your chest. Squeeze your chest any way that you know how, as tight as you can. Take a nice deep breath in and then release your chest and breath at the same time. I want you to imagine that relaxed feeling going down your arms, all the way down to your hands. Make a nice tight fist. Squeeze your arms as tight as you can. Take a nice deep breath and then release your arms and breath at the same time. Imagine that relaxed feeling on your neck. Move your neck round both ways. Take a nice deep breath in and then release. And then imagine that relaxed feeling coming onto your face. Squish your face. Take a nice deep breath in and release both at the same time. Now your body's nice and relaxed. Today is a very special meditation. I prepared quite a lot for you, and I want you to just relax and concentrate on my voice. There is no need to try and look through your eyelids. I promise you won't see anything. Just concentrate on the mind's eye. So think of somebody special in your life, in your mind. That's the part of your mind that you meditate with. And if you don't see anything, please just relax. Your subconscious and superconscious mind will absolutely get this. This is a healing meditation. I want you guys to concentrate hard on my words. For those of you that are new to meditating, just relax and try as best as you can to just concentrate on the words. I want you to imagine that you're standing on this earth in a beautiful space that you know. Just imagine standing there. Just in your mind's eye, imagine standing there. And slowly but surely, you start drifting and you start floating in this incredibly safe environment, and you start drifting up from the earth, and you start moving away, you start moving away, and you start looking at the earth beneath your feet. And as you would imagine that picture from the moon when you're looking at the earth and you start moving away in this safe bubble, just imagine that feeling. You're completely safe and looking at the magnificence of our perfect planet. You're drifting away. And what happens is, I want you to imagine, just in your mind's eye, that you start moving into your own world, whatever that means to you. Just see what your mind creates. As your body rests and you start moving away, you start seeing this beautiful, beautiful white spiral staircase. And you start seeing these descending stairs. And you get close and you start feeling the staircase. And you look at the design, and there's floral and bird pictures on the staircase. Beautiful white marble. I want you to imagine this beautiful marble staircase going in a spiral downwards position. You're really admiring the design and the detail, and do as best as you can to try and picture that in your mind. And slowly but surely you're walking down the staircase, and imagine the feeling under your feet, and it's going round, slowly down. And I want you to imagine that the further you're going down the staircase, the more and more relaxed you're getting. The deeper into relaxation you get every step that you take and you move downwards. You're barefoot. The handrails nice and smooth. And as you go down, you're moving down each level of consciousness in your mind. You don't need to understand that. Your subconscious will get it. You can hear sort of harp sounds and really pretty music in the background, and the sound of birds chirping. It's this beautiful music, and I want your mind to interpret that for you. And then when you get to the bottom of the staircase, you step out onto this beautiful, beautiful soft grass with moss. You can feel the slight moisture, and you look at the trees around you. It's not like trees that you've seen in your physical life, but more like you would imagine on a perfect picture, a forest of trees. And they're sort of holding up the light. And the air is like perfectly clean, sort of like you would imagine after a rain shower. And I want you to imagine taking a few deep breaths of that. And you see this pool in the distance, and there's this white stone path that's meandering. And you're looking through the trees, and there's this sense of stillness, but also this sense of power, spiritual power, like you would imagine in a temple or a place of worship. And as you walk through, you're absorbing this deep sense of stillness. And then you see these, I want you to imagine these two massive great trees on the sides of this path. And they're touching each other in the middle. There's this beautiful light that's shining through these trees. It's a great bright light, but there's no heat. And there's this sense of incredible power within it. And this light is dancing and it's mesmerizing, and there's no fear. And this light opens its arms to you, and all of a sudden you're in this beautiful light. And you're standing amidst life itself. And I want you to imagine the power that that is. And as you're moving through the space, you start noticing stars drifting past you. Just imagine how that looks. And you see these beautiful little suns. And they're as small as fireflies, but you know that they're the most powerful force in the universe. Very, very powerful. And you're in this awesome power. And you know their true size, and you know their colossal energy. You just know it, and you're dancing inside there. A galaxy whirls and spins right past you. Just imagine how beautiful that looks. And it's spanning a huge distance, yet you're there, right in it. And you put out your hands, and a pygmy of stars is dancing in your hands. Beautiful. Moving around. Beautiful sight to see. It used to be said that the stars sang, and I want you to imagine on the edge of your mind that you can hear the sound of this earthly music, and just for a while just try and imagine that and try and encapsulate that. And as you start moving through this powerful vibrational energy, there are colors that are richly vibrant that start presenting themselves, and they're dancing around you. And you feel that you're in the presence of this pure healing love. You can see this energy is inviting you to go towards it. And as you start moving towards this color, it turns into white. And you're going through. And this white banishes any negativity from you. Any negativity. And it cleanses your aura, cleanses your energy, cleanses your mind. And then it changes into red, like molten rubies. And that infuses you with energy, fills you up with this beautiful vibrational energy. And then I want you to imagine that you're moving through this green energy. And green takes away all panic. It takes away all physical sickness, any negativity that the body's holding on to with sickness. And then as you're moving through, I want you to imagine that this color changes towards yellow. And yellow washes through you, and that's calming you, and it settles indigestion as well. And all the shades of blue that you can imagine start presenting themselves to you, and you move through this blue. And it's very good for blood pressure and headaches and calming and power and protection. Fixes the eyes and it heals the ears at the same time. And as you're moving through the space, it becomes blossom pink. And that heals all the glands, any psychosomatic illnesses, and it's full of love and full of vibrational energy. And then you start moving towards this brown energy, earth brown, and that's for the back and the spine and the legs and the feet, and absorbs all sorrow. And it increases primal strength. Imagine that strength coming into your body, okay? And then as you're moving through that brown, it starts moving towards an orange, and that straight away soothes all the aches and cramps, and it lifts exhaustion beautifully. And I want you to feel from tired moving into a stronger energetic space. And as you start moving into one of my favorite colors, amethyst purple, and that's the great healer of the spirit. It heals all things. It heals the past. It heals all sorrow, all mistakes, all pain, and it creates a deep level of healing and sleep. And these colors that pull through your mind and your body and your spirit, full of blessing, full of healing. Imagine all of these colors. And as you're moving through all of them, you move into a new space where you just feel this transcendent peace. And you realize that you have just drawn energy from the very heart of the universe. And you're smiling. And you see through the dark of the cosmos. And you start seeing the people who you know that are past, that are in spirit. And they come towards you, radiant and smiling. And you see the truth of them, realizing the glory of what they really are. And you understand, as if it is something you've always known, this is the truth of what they are and who you are. And as they embrace you, you know you are at one with them, and they with you, and forever. And then there is a deep silence. But there's a weight of beauty on you. And you feel the power of 1,000,000 stars blast in your blood. Just imagine that immense power and that vibrational energy. And as you step from the globe of light, and you start moving back towards the steps, I want you to imagine all of that energy that you just absorbed, all of that power, all of that healing, and all of that energy. And you're carrying that healing, especially the peace and that energy with you. And it's quite important because I want you to imagine that beautiful white marble staircase. And I want you to imagine walking up there slowly and just concentrate on the sound. I want you to imagine the feeling under your feet. I want you to imagine your hand on the railing. And you're not sad because it's a beautiful space. It is now with you. You know how to heal. You know how to connect with spirit. You know how to re-energize, recalibrate, and refocus. It is now part of you. We are all part of the same energy. We are all part of the same consciousness. And remember, if you're not seeing anything, it's okay. Your subconscious is absorbing all of it. Just stop for a second and just enjoy that space. Walking, ascending, nice and slowly. You are approaching your resting body. And slowly you become conscious of the energy that's around you. And you're rising slowly through the levels of consciousness. And you feel that flow. I want you to imagine that the comfort and the power of the healing is still within you. And your place of healing is always there. And just keep your eyes closed for a second and just concentrate on your breath. I wrote some poetry for you this morning and I just want you to absorb this. Please be gentle to your body. It loves you more than anyone or anything in this world. It fixes every cut, every wound, and every broken bone. And it fights off illnesses, sometimes even without you knowing it. Even when you punish it, it is still there for you, struggling always to keep you alive, to keep you breathing. Your body is an ocean full of love, so please be kind to it. It's doing the very best that it can. We need to always love our bodies and respect what the universe has given us. And in your mind's eye, wherever you're sitting, keep your eyes closed. I want you to rub your hands together, nice and hard, in the prayer position. I want you to rub them nice and hard. We're going to create some healing energy. Slowly, slowly, I want you to pull those hands apart. Start making an energy ball, chi, prana, life force, whatever you want to call it. We all have this energy inside of us. And slowly, slowly pull your hands apart. The stronger you get with this energy, the further you'll be able to pull your hands apart and feel that energy. And then I want you to face your palms upwards, and I want you to imagine this beautiful white light going out to all the people that you know that are suffering, people that have caused you harm, to people that are battling with this virus around the planet, the people that are taking strain, that are battling to eat, anybody that's taking strain. And rub your hands together again, create that energy. Move your hands slightly apart so you can feel almost like a magnetic pulse of heat and warmth. And again, let's push some more energy out into the world. Imagine that white light going out, pushing it out. And then I want you to rub your hands together again. This time, we're going to do 2 other exercises. I want your right hand facing up and your left hand facing down. And I want you to imagine me pushing white light out of my right hand into yours and sucking out of my left hand while you're pushing out of yours. And imagine that energy pulsating, moving through, pulsating, pulsating, filled with beautiful white light energy. And I want you to rub your hands together again, tight and fast this time. And I want you to put your right hand on your heart and your left hand on your stomach, pushing out energy with your right hand and sucking up with your left hand, pushing that white light through you, healing you, cleansing you. And just enjoy that space. I'm going to create a sound, and I want you to listen to the sound as long as you can. In your mind, I want you to thank your mind and your body and your soul for allowing you to go through this space. I want you to be conscious of your energy, and I want you to be conscious of your body, conscious of the way that you feel, understanding what you've just gone through, being aware of that emotion. I'm sure a lot of you felt emotion inside, and being proud of yourself for loving yourself enough to go through your healing. Slowly but surely, I want you to bring yourself to your consciousness, and you can open your eyes whenever you're ready. So we did a whole lot of healing and a whole lot of energy today. And this sound that I've got playing in the background is Om Mani Padme Hum. I'd love all of you to do it. And I just want to thank you for allowing me to share and hold the space for you. We need so much healing as people and as a planet, and what we often forget to do is to love ourselves and to heal ourselves. I'm a healer today because of what I've been through in my life, and we've all gone through something. There's not one of us that hasn't been affected by anybody, by some situation, and we're all stuck in the space. A lot of us are worried, and we'll never make light of it. It's a serious situation, but we can do we can do the best that we can to be the best versions of ourselves. And there's so much metaphysical evidence out there about meditating. You know, there's that famous meditational phrase where they asked Buddha, so how's meditation helped you? And he says, I don't know, but I feel better, you know, I operate better, I sleep better, my body seems to work better, and it's true. Thanks, Mr. Vaz. Pleasure, Doc. Thank you, guys. And thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody from all over the world today, guys. We had people from Australia, America, England, all over. It's very special. It's nice that we could put this energy together from all over the place, and trying to grow a community of us that can share this love and compassion for each other, you know, and spread the energy out there.